one we absolutely have to mention, a secret set that's sort of already been announced, I suppose.
Yeah.
Presidents on this lineup. Now, loads of rumours flying about. I'm not going to take any guesses because I don't want, someone from this management team or something to come out and shoot me with an arrow. But, it's unbelievable the way this is built from a handful of video teasers that were just so skillfully put together. The most recent one in particular of him just stood in that corridor, wearing that president mask, eerie music playing, and then just those final notes of the American national anthem. It's building something, it's building a mood. No one's heard a song yet, but you can sort of feel a vibe of what they're going for. And you can see it's very much on the kind of heaviest stage at Download, so we know it's going to be something presumably quite heavy when it does kind of arrive. But that's a unique thing I've not seen at festival before, kind of launching an artist in this way at Download. That's a real kind of landmark moment, I think, here.
At this level, it reminds me a lot of, there was a moment at Download years ago where there was the whole Iceman thesis thing, which was secret set, which came and went very quickly. The tent was packed out at 11 a.m. for this quite strange set of which, if I remember right, it was members of This Is Menace, which were an old, UK heavy band from very, very, very rock sound 2008. Yeah. But
a good era.
But the difference with that was that there was people there, and it's oh, okay, that's cool, but also this is gone. This is a completely different kettle when it's well, the levels that it's gone to and the level that it is, and even with association, even with anything that's there, the excitement of there not being anything of it's just and the chances are that it is just going to be an explosion, and because it is so early, people are going to be ready for it and know that they're part of a historical thing.
Yeah.
And I think even with the imagery, and even with all of it, it does feel very timely for a project which feels like this.
Yeah.
It the imagery reminds me a lot of Frankie Iro's Leathermouth.
Yeah. It's got a touch of that, actually. Yeah, that's very true.
Who, if that album's incredible.
Oh, it is.
And one of Frankie Iro's many masterstrokes.
Well, quite.
But doing it in the way that it is and the levels that it should reach just feels, rock should be exciting like this as well. There should be mystery, there should be intrigue, and it should pay off in the way that this appears like it's going to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the thing because, when I was a kid, I remember rock music being the most exciting thing in the world. Seeing bands tease albums, seeing singles come out, the whole thing was the most exciting thing. And I think this is probably the first time I felt that with Sleep Token, with things like President, having that very much just sheer excitement. You know what's going to happen. It could be awful, but it's the vibe of knowing something's coming.
We don't know.
That's
it's
what's so fun.
We don't know anything.
It could be the worst music you've heard in your life, but the exciting thing is
we haven't heard it. We don't know.
Exactly.
It's a fair point. We don't know anything yet. It's all going to come together. No, I like the drama of it as well, and I like the fact as well. You talk about the kind of theming and all that stuff. This is not a performance; it's a rally. It's a rally. It's a presidential rally, as they've been referring to it. That's a nice touch. That's a nice bit of extra
we love
theming.
drama.
We love a bit of drama.
And rallies.
Oh,
give
from the
me all
ritual
of
to
it.
the rally. That's what we're doing at Download. I'm very, very excited for that.